In this video, I will tell you about mind mapping. It's just the new plugin that you can use. It will help you to create mind maps in Onion Engine widgets. And it allows you to infinite scroll the mind mapping, create a node by pressing Enter and Tab to add new child and adjust all of the colors even in runtime. You can also create some presets that will be displayed by default. If you want to use it, you just press Widget Blueprint, and then you display all of the classes. And if you type mind map, there is a mind map node widget, but we will use just mind map normal widget. It's because this is the scrollable canvas widget. It contains all of the dragging with the mouse button, wheel, zooming cursor, and everything. And this is the base mind mapping. I will use this. So by that, it will just inherit all of the functionalities. It doesn't contain anything, such as here. So keep that in mind. It has to get the mind mapping widget. And if you press the main hierarchy panel, here we can add some connections, colors, styles, thickness, strength, and tangent mode and layout mode that will allow you to create your own node. So this is the color and this is the selection color. For now, we cannot see anything. So you can specify some initial nodes. I'll press it. So this is the first node that I'm creating. I can press base and we can keep it as a 0 ID. And now, if I want to add more, I'll use duplicate. So duplicating this style, keep that in mind, we can overwrite style for each node. This node will be 1 and the parent will be 0 because we want to keep it together, right? And if I duplicate again, I'll use the node 2 and then I will use the parent, another one. So if I duplicate again, I'll use the 3. And if I want just to inherit, for example, from node 2, I'll duplicate again. And this will be node 4, but the parent will be 2. And this way we can create. And all of these things can have their own text, like subchild, for example. And here we can have child. All of the stuff can be also overwritten. We can change like connection style. So if I change it, it will just change the one line. Same if I want another thing, like connection style here, and choose maybe yellow, it will just change for that node. Actually I changed for the first one, so it will not work because the first one doesn't have. So for that I will just go to connection and this one will display here because this is the ID of the node. We can set default colors as well. So this is just overwriting each node, but if I want to switch to connection by default another style, like a green one, it will overwrite only these default ones because this nodes had overwritten their old children. If I just want to keep it like a white, it will keep it by default. This is the fill color, not for connection, but for the node. If you want to use this is the border color, I'll use the white. And fill color, I will keep dark. And now we adjust it for our purpose. Another interesting thing, you can change some shapes. There's some circles, diamond, hexagon, and we can even specify if it's a free form. So it will allow us to create a new custom one. Here you don't change unless you want to create a new class or the radial one. So it will go like this one. And I'll use the horizontal tree. And when I have it done, this is my base, I can run play. It's just simple adding widget. When I press play and hold the right mouse button, I can move, even though it's just a widget. And if I go and press any node, I can move it. So if I press enter, it will add the new ones. If I press tab, it will create children. So you can quickly populate and add our purpose stuff. And all of this can be saved and then replaced. And all of the nodes can be adjusted as well. So all of the pins, nodes, and stuff can be done directly by our input panel. And not only that, because even in the widget, you can create some functionalities that you can set connection color and set connection style, add a node with parent ID and text. It will return the node and parent ID to the each one. Everything is from mind mapping widget. You just find the category, mind map, So here you can add style, clear selection, mind map. You can go to selected node, refresh, style, or even assign some listeners that will allow you to create some functionality based on mind mapping.